Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. Please use these readings to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. Spirit, I ask you to guide us with loving messages. What is it that you want us to hear today? What is it that you need us to know? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. I love that. The number 34. So yeah, the history of generational wisdom that's in all of us that we go through everybody's lifetime of knowledge, we take with us. We get better, we get stronger, we get wiser. So it is a sense of, I know that I'm inside of me. There's like this sense of history that I can tap into at any time to help me to make good decisions and to help guide me. So use that. Absolutely. I have the number 39, Me Talks, repairing the mind, body, and spirit, taking the time out to take care of yourself. If you have been on overload recently, or you have been anxious, you have struggled with, I'm just doing too much, take a little bit of time to repair. It's really, really important. There's only so much you can do in any given day, any given week. And I have the number 56. I have the wall, obstacles, overcoming obstacles, climbing a wall, getting through a wall. It looks like there's an opening. There's a stone wall here, and then there's this one little opening that I can climb through. Looks like there's steps that would allow me to climb through that opening. So there's always a way, is how Spirit just said it. There's always a way to overcome something. There's always a way to remove obstacles, or for things always get better. So for today, I'm going to say tap into that inner wisdom. Definitely quiet your mind, do some repairing, and just know that things can always get better no matter what the obstacle is. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? I have a Justice card. I have a Tower. I have an 8 of Cups. And I have an Ace of Pentacles. So this feels like a divorce, to tell you the truth, for somebody. It feels like, it wasn't easy. It definitely broke my heart, they're saying. It was very difficult. I had to get through it, but I also feel like I'm moving towards something with that 8 of Cups. I'm now kind of on this new path, and I'm moving towards something that's more emotionally fulfilling for me. And it's a lonely journey. You can see this 8 of Cups. This person's been on this road alone. But I also feel at peace. There's a sense of peace that whatever's behind me is behind me. I love how the Ace came in, because the key, it was like you have the key. The key's inside of you. The key to everything that you are hoping for, wishing for, the key to your own abundance, the key to creating something new is within you. It was very powerful to me, that one little key coming towards me. So there's a sense of, I've taken back my power, something like that. You're more powerful than you know, something like that. Maybe this person picks up on you are very powerful. They see your energy. They see that you're a survivor. They see that you've, walked a long road to get to where you are. And maybe they're proud of that. Maybe they're impressed by that. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a 6 of Wands. I have a Chariot. And I have a Moon. Definitely a feeling of I've overcome. I have survived. I have succeeded. I never gave up on myself. I pushed through the fear. I mean, it's just a lot of energies about being proud of yourself and being in your power and being, I guess, the person that you're meant to be is how I feel. So you do have a lot to offer somebody. You're not going to choose the same person as you did in the past because you're a different person because of this journey. I have a 6 of Cups and a 3 of Wands. That came into me as this is what I want. You're everything I imagined is how it came into me. So you could have an impression of the type of person that you want to be with. At this point, you could have a vision. I've had a vision of our future, literally a psychic vision. I kind of know who's coming. That's how it feels. It feels like a psychic vision. Like you might have an impression, you know, of who's coming into my life. I mean, I feel like that's how it's coming in. So you could have an impression of what this person's supposed to be, what they're going to feel like, what our relationship will feel like, the kind of love that we'll share. But it's almost like you've had a premonition and you're just waiting for this person to arrive. 10 of Cups, absolutely. I think that you've had a premonition, either just visualization, premonition, your intuition, however we want to say it. But I feel like this is some kind of psychic connection that is telling you that what you have in your head of what you want is what is coming, that you are probably going to be very, very close to it, if not 100% accurate. So keep that vision alive. Keep that vision of the type of relationship you want, the feelings, what they look like, what it would be like to be with this person. I definitely feel like there's something going on very strongly with that. So that feels really exciting. I like that. So some of you are having literally some kind of psychic premonition of who is coming into your life. How beautiful. Spirit, please share with me. I have created a routine. Having a routine, that's nice. Having structure. It's also coming into me as the person coming into your life is probably very likes to be on a schedule. They could like everything in their place. They could wake up at the same time, eat breakfast at about the same time. They go to the gym at the same time. So they like their routine. They like to keep things moving, Spirit's saying. They like to get the job done or get things done in their day. So it does tell me that they're active. They're probably very good at the to-do list every day. They probably do not do a lot of procrastinating. They probably try to force themselves to get things done. The more you read, the more you'll learn. This person could be a very avid reader. You could be an avid reader. They love books. I'm trying to ask Spirit what kind of books. Mysteries, thrillers. They like biographies. They're saying mostly fiction, so they like to read. So you might have a very avid reader. I have the 30-day challenge. Force yourself to do something new. Now that is coming into me as because I tried some new things. I stepped out of my comfort zone. I changed my path on the way to work. I popped my head into different places than I normally pop my head into. I asked some different friends out to a drink and, to meet different people. I changed up my routine. And I feel like because I changed up my routine, this person came into my life and crossed my path. So it could be Spirit's way of saying, step out of your comfort zone. overcoming obstacles. You are a pro at overcoming obstacles. You're back on your feet. You've gained strength. You can overcome any difficult situation. You've already proven it. And I feel like that's what this person actually admires about you. I see that they see you as very strong. And I feel like that's something that you're proud of. I feel like that's something that you say to them, yeah, it wasn't easy, but, I did it. And here I am today. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. I have an avoidance, scared to face the truth, living in denial. Maybe the overcoming obstacle was somebody who was a true avoidant energy, that they just couldn't express their feelings. They couldn't open up. And I just can't invite that kind of energy into my life again. I have a cold shoulder, feeling ignored, being alone. I'd rather be alone than be with somebody who isn't in it with me. Right? Why be with somebody that, is, the person who punishes you because they're not getting what they want, so they don't talk to you that day. I feel like there's old energies around you that you still struggle with. And it could be the person that you left. It could be the person that, hurt you. The person that we divorced, the person that, we walked away from. I still think about how they treated me. Okay. That's probably what's going on. It's hard to get over those feelings. It is. It's kind of part of our history. It's part of your memory. But try to put it where it belongs in the past as best you can. And it doesn't mean that who's coming into your life is going to treat you the same way. I have nostalgic, okay, haunted by memories. So I'm struggling a little bit with trying to move on. Somebody out there, and maybe it's a breakup, a recent breakup, if it's not necessarily a divorce, but you were in love with this person, you were together with this person, and I'm struggling. I have friends going into the friend zone, meeting as friends, and then it growing into love. Friends to lovers is always nice. This creating a routine, it could be this person's in your life as part of your routine. You see them at the gym, you see them at work, you cross paths with them at lunchtime, you see them somehow every day, but maybe this person is in your life somehow already. So we'll keep that in mind. Spirit, what else do you have for us? I have a twin flame, a karmic connection, a soul contract. So you could have a twin flame coming in that's attracted to you. That would make sense with the psychic vision. It really would. It would be, I knew you were out there. I could feel you were out there. I knew that my soul was missing somebody. I knew that I was going to find you again in this lifetime. I know what you were going to look like. I know what our connection was going to feel like. So for some of you, you could be very, very in tune psychically with your twin, and your twin is searching for you now. I'm looking for a sign. I'm open to this love. I'm just looking for signs. I'm trusting my intuition. I'm trusting my gut. I'm keeping my eyes open for the signs that Spirit has someone for me that is going to be fulfilling and loving and all of these beautiful energies. But there's something going on with me today with this psychic connection for sure. And for those of you that feel like you've dreamed about your person, you just feel like you know it when you see it. You just feel like you know what they're going to look like, what they're going to feel like. This reading is for you. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 4 of Cups. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a 9 of Swords. And I have a King of Wands. I have a little bit of a worry that I won't find the kind of love that I'm looking for. And that could just be your mind talking to you, that you struggle with, am I really going to find the love of my life? Are they really out there? That could be just self-doubt. Maybe we just need to work on that and kind of re-steer it into, I believe that I am worthy of love, and I know my person is out there, my perfect person, if you're looking. But this is a little bit of, I'm worried that I'm going to struggle with finding the right person. They're saying keep walking. Okay, keep walking. The 8 of Cups is walking towards the 9 of Cups. It's leaving behind the cups that have already fulfilled them. They don't need to fill those cups anymore. So they're walking towards the 9 of Cups, contentment, the 10 of Cups, fulfillment. And so they're saying keep walking, keep walking, keep your head up high, and just know that, this love is looking for you. This love is out there. And then this beautiful King of Wands, where someone comes into your life who's extremely passionate about you, excited about you, can't get you out of their mind energy, it looks like. So this is like an explosion of love here. It looks like there's lots of energy around this particular person. So I feel like there's a lot of excitement. I feel like I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes with that king. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. So there's equal passion. Okay. There's this sense of equal attraction. How do we want to say it? Probably equal attraction. I have a Devil. Okay, maybe we're thinking it's a little bit too physical in the beginning. Maybe we feel that, is this just lust? Is this just sex? Because there could be a high chemistry. And I have a 2 of Wands, which I feel like over time, we're going to start to realize that there's more. We're going to start to think about the big picture and why you were put in my life and how we found each other. Okay, so maybe it starts out passionate. Maybe it starts out very physical. But Spirit's saying don't be afraid of that. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It means that you just are very attracted to each other. So just because you're attracted to each other and it's high chemistry, it doesn't mean it's devil energy. It doesn't mean that the devil is going to hurt you. It's a temptation energy. I have an Empress at the bottom of my deck. I have an Emperor at the bottom of my deck. So there's that beautiful equal energy again, that I respect you, I admire you, I honor you. I mean, these are pretty strong cards, and they are equals. They are 100% equal. So I'm going to say that that's something that's very important. You've met your match would be another way for me to say it, that I feel like finally I've met somebody that knows me, loves me, wants the same things that I want. Spirit, what are the loving messages? What is it that you need me to hear today? What is it that you want me to know? My love for you will never die. I wish you could see how beautiful and amazing you truly are. I wish you could see what I see when I look at you. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life. Now that I have you, I don't want to let you go. You're what I can't live without and I can't get enough of now that I have you. Beautiful. There's no doubt in my mind that we belong together. So you start to see that there's this incredible sense of I just met the person I'm supposed to be with. And I don't feel today that it's hard to find. I feel like it comes into my life. I feel like I psychically manifested it. I feel like I envision it. I feel like I see it in my dreams. So there's a lot of there's a huge psychic connection in this particular couple. So you may feel that immediately. I would say that that would be a huge sign. And bottom of the deck, I have you are so beautiful. You're so beautiful. And you feed my soul in ways that no one else can. So we have this gorgeous soul connection coming in. I definitely want to see where this goes. I love that this person saw you as powerful in the beginning, that whatever your obstacles were, whatever you overcame, that's what they're falling in love with. They're just so proud of you. They know that you're strong. They know that you're a survivor. So this is somebody who really wants to go deeper and deeper into that soul. Beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words. I really appreciate it. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels. I have a Pick a Card channel and I have a Twin Flame Soulmate channel. Those have different readings on them, so you can take a ride over there. I'll put the links in the description and in the comments. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, and I'll see you all again for another Love Messages real soon.